Oh man, today's been a week. Today? This week has been a week. Today's just been a day in that week, for sure. I'm playing a lot of Minecraft. I've been getting over my allergies. You'll probably still hear it in my voice, but allergies have been kind of ravaging my sinuses for like the better part of 2 weeks now. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes I can't even breathe out of my nose. Sometimes it'll just, keep running. I gotta keep coughing and sneezing and all that nasty stuff. I gotta take Dayquil and all that, NyQuil. Sometimes it'll just, like today, I have a lot of phlegm in my throat, but I can breathe fine, I can see fine. My throat feels okay. Just kind of phlegmy. It's annoying. That's all, really. Oh! Hold on. Hold on. I don't think I talked about it on a Bloons video, so I'll talk about it now. But recently my car actually stopped working, kind of. It was perfectly fine before. I was taking it to work and everything. And my dad was using it to go to the gym and like go out of town whenever he needed to. And one day when he was driving it, it just like, he described the engine as like kind of breaking down, but like not really because he was still able to drive it. And then I drove it and it was still all messed up. And I can't remember exactly what the name of the problem is, but it has something to do with like engine knock, like rod knocking or something like that. I don't know. Something in the engine like fell or came apart or something like that, so it stopped accelerating properly. So we had to take it to the shop because I can't even drive it. I can barely drive it to work as is, let alone out of town or anything like that. So I had to take it to the shop, and they said they'll just give me a new engine, which was nice of them. And we had a warranty and everything, so that wasn't an issue. But I got a rental car after like a couple days of it being in the shop. And now I'm driving a VW Jetta, which is pretty nice, actually. It's a 2024 model. And I can't say I've driven a Volkswagen before. I mean, I've barely even driven a sedan before. The last sedan I drove was years ago. A pretty nice change of pace. Can't say I would rather, trade in my car or anything like that. I still have to pay off my car. Sorry, I just had to pick something up off the ground. But it is nice to drive a new car after a while. Been driving my car for 5 or 6 years now, I think. Somewhere around there. So, driving a new car is pretty nice. My car is a 2015 also. We didn't buy it new. So I've only been driving it for, anywhere from like 4 to 6 years. But the model is like 10 years old. It's pretty nice to get something newer. I think I'm only going to keep it for another, at most another week. Probably going to have to turn it in sometime within the next like 5 days though. I don't know. Alright, so I figured Silas can't really handle purples or huge swarms of balloons on his own, so wanted to see if a glue monkey would help him out. Seems like he can't even pop all these by himself, which is a little disappointing. That should do it, though. Oh, this doesn't even do damage to the balloons. I thought this did damage to the balloons, no? Acts faster and freezes longer. Increases pierce. Freezes a layer. Freezes an extra layer. Okay. Does this not do damage anymore for some reason? Am I crazy? Got 370 pops, 371, 380. Yeah, it's getting pops. Maybe there's just too many to tell what's going on. Maybe. I don't know. There's the game, though. We just gotta get through this thing. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Yeah, easy work. Easy work. Oh, you know, y'all know how I already do for deflation. You already know. Just gonna chill out for a bit. I'm actually gonna take the time and put away my dishes, because now I have a few minutes to spare. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. I got some water on my shirt. Alright, alright. Can't really see it. Got some water on my shirt. It looks like oil or something. Just water though. I am messy, but not always that messy. So I've been playing my Minecraft world, right? Mostly playing because of the copper stuff, the snapshot that they're working on right now. Not too sure what's going to be in the final update. There's probably going to be even more copper stuff, if I had to guess, because the devs seem to love copper for some reason. I don't know why. They added all these copper decorations and cosmetic blocks and all that stuff, but like no other ores have that customization. I don't know, I don't get it, but I still enjoy it. And I've been playing it, and for the most part I'm playing my world right now like a normal world. I've built my farm, I've got my animals. I just finished working on my house. I like had to take down a wall and like move it around a little bit and move around my basement a little bit, but I've got that all sorted. The house is done. I'm doing some interior renovation right now. I've got like a library downstairs with my enchanting table and all that. I've got like a whole black stone room for my nether portal and all that stuff. So I think at this point I'm gonna start probably interfacing and engaging with the newer content in Minecraft that they've added over the years. So I'm gonna well, it's not really new at this point, but the nether stuff, I'm gonna really dive into the nether stuff and get all the loot that I can and the bastions and all that stuff and trade with the hoglins and all that, the piglins. They have the trials and the chamber trials. What is it? Trial chambers? Trial chambers. I'm going to start seeing those. I'm going to start looking for them at least. The ancient cities. Again, I know most of the stuff isn't like brand new or anything like that, but to be honest with you, I haven't really played it that much. Like I've seen a bastion once or twice, and I've seen plenty of piglins and all that stuff, but I haven't really sat down and like made a world with a bridge that goes through the nether and like crosses through a bastion so I can get all the loot and I can like go back and farm and all that. And I've got like two different I haven't done all that. So I think I'm gonna sit down and start getting into that, which is gonna be pretty fun. What else is there to do? The trial chambers and all that, of course. I think I'm gonna travel to as many different biomes as I can. I'm gonna see the new animals, armadillos. I know that's not really new either, but you know it's fairly new. Within the last couple of years, they added armadillos, camels, etc., etc. Then I do want to get into redstone because I've never really gotten into redstone. Redstone's like one of the oldest mechanics in the game, and I still haven't even touched that. Not that much. So I'm gonna do that, especially with all the new like ancient city skulk sensors and all that stuff, all the wireless stuff you can do now. I want to start making automated stuff. You start using the copper golem. I want to start making like machines and all that stuff, and just put redstone wherever I can put it, basically. As somebody who has zero skill with redstone, I'd have to look up how a repeater works. I don't even know how a repeater works, really. So I'm gonna get into that. That'll be pretty fun for me. I do need to find some more diamonds though, and get some more leather. Just basic stuff before I even start looking into all that. Oh, hello. Theft Scout, hello. Took me a second to read that, but hello. Oh no, we need some help. We need some help. We get a druid. That should do it. I hope. Yeah, there we go. Okay. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Feeling pretty great today, actually. Usually really hot in my room, but today is really cloudy, so it's like shaded, and there's not a lot of heat at all. So it's feeling pretty good today. Doing decent. Nice. All you can really ask for, you know? Just a decent day in life. Just a glass of water and a snack. Just a plain bag of potato chips, you know? Not the best, but it's decent. You know? You know what I mean? Sorry, I don't mean to be dramatic. Kind of only wanted this guy for the XP. I'm not too sure how the XP for this guy works. I know you buy, or I know you get XP when you buy more of them in the menu. Like if I go to the powers menu and buy another one of these guys, it gives me a certain amount of XP. I think I also get XP if I place him also. I think. I don't know. Like, I've been using a lot of these Super Monkey Storms and have been getting XP for it, but I haven't been buying any of them. So I'm guessing I get them, or get the XP from using them. Let me see. I have 3,200 now. If I use one just randomly. Yeah, now I have 3,400. Ah, okay. Okay, so I do get XP from just using them. That's pretty nice. Cuts down on the cost over time. Pretty nice of them to do that. Buying and placing, you get 400 for placing. Nice, nice. Oh, this guy can't pop camos. That's right. Ah. Okay. Gotta clutch that up for myself. We do need something for the mob. This guy, neither of these guys can pop a mob by themselves, so we do need something for that. I suppose a bomb shooter would be good enough. Yeah, we'll just get one of those. That'll be good enough. I'm gonna start using these names here. Why no farm crosspath? I meant to do that. think I was just saving my money for a minute. But yeah, I did mean to do that. Go ahead and buy... Do bottom path on the village. Because we don't really need MIB for a druid. Because he can pop everything already. Except for camos, but, you know, that's what the radar scanner is for. Let's just do bottom path so we get a little bit of extra money. And let's buy tier 4. I'm hoping we don't lose right now. It looks pretty shaky. Okay. Alright, we're making it. We're making it through. Okay. Alright. We'll just save up another little bit of money. Actually, we might end the game before we even have the money. Yeah, just about. Alright. Kind of a sudden end to that game there, but we got it, we got it. We made it. Have you ever gotten a Paragon? No, I have not. I have them all unlocked, but I've been playing for medals, and I've been playing mostly single player, so I never really have enough time to even get one. I guess on my free time, I might start playing free play and just experimenting with those, but I have not been playing like boss events or anything like that, so just purely like classic towers for the most part, just playing medals, you know, just getting medals. Do I need co-op? No, I don't. No, I'm okay. I realize there's like co-op borders that are required to get like a true 100%. I'm gonna save those for later, or just leave them out completely if I don't have a reliable partner. Because I don't know if I want to rely on just only like randos to do that, but I don't know. I still haven't decided. You have a lot more borders than me. I know guys that have all co-op borders. I would never put myself through that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because like I'm gonna go through all of these, and it's already taking me a long time to get just these. Like I only have, what is that, 10 borders and 9 black borders. I've spent a long time just getting these, so I can imagine getting the co-op ones is going to take forever. But, you know, I am still young. I still have a lot of years ahead of me in my life, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go crazy one day and just do it. I do want to switch my hero. Now that we have all of them unlocked, I kind of have free reign to just choose a hero at my will, because I'm not really locked into a certain one now. Now, I don't know which one I want right now. It doesn't really matter too bad, because we're still on beginner maps. Ben's always a good choice, obviously. I mean, honestly, I like all the heroes to an extent. I do have a skin for Quincy, so that'd be cool to just to see it in the game. I don't know, let's go Ben, because why not? Not really much to worry about with Ben. Just kind of place him down. Just chat exists for that? Yeah, that's true. That is true. Corvus only chimps. Corvus is pain. I like Corvus. I've heard a lot of mixed things about him, but I like Corvus. I was just using him like last week or the week before. I like him quite a bit, actually. I think Geraldo Geraldo, if anybody is paying, it's going to be Geraldo. I think Geraldo might be my least favorite hero. Just, I don't know. I like that he changes the gameplay and he like kind of forces you to think about your money differently in the game. I do like that, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just can't get him. It's not my style. But he's not bad. I don't think he's a bad hero. Just not my favorite. We'll stick with Ben for a little bit. And we'll just do like a money heavy game or something like that. We can do a Spike Factory with super mines probably. Because I never see that. You never really see that tier 5 that often. So let me try to go for money towers. Let me get a Buccaneer. We'll use that to save up for Ben. Then we'll get a Merchant Man. Then we can get like an Alchemist or something like that. And generate even more money. Then we could put all of those within the radius of a village. And have that generate even more money for us. I think that could work out. Spiked mines moment, yeah. I like spiked mines, but I just never see that tier 5. I want to see if I can get it. Then an engineer, yeah, for the trap. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Okay, let's not waste too much time. So we want to start generating money ASAP. Obviously, Ben's going to do that for us. I think we're going to want to farm. We're going to want the Alchemist, the farm, and the Spike Factory to all be near each other so we can huddle them up with a village. So maybe... Where am I going to put this thing? I'm trying to think. Maybe like right here, around here. We'll put the Spike Factory like right in the corner. Then we can put this like here. I think that'll work. That'll be passive income right there. Yeah, that should be good enough. I'm trying to think of other passive income stuff, but there's not that many. Druid gives some money with its ability. I think the Desperado has extra money involved. A couple other towers here and there. For the most part, it's going to be Merchant Man and the farm. Put you there. Put you there. Then we'll get the village and huddle them up all together. There we go. Why is Ben in the middle? What do you mean by that? He's not even in the middle. Why is he in this thing instead of like another tower, you mean? Are you saying like why is he taking up good tower space? Just because I don't really need another tower there. I guess I could put the spike factory there, but again, I do want to, you know, place all of these guys next to each other so they can earn extra money from the village. So I don't really mind Ben being there. I'm not going to put anything else there for this game. Okay, go for bigger radius. Let's go for that.
Have you tried turning it off?
Looking pretty solid here. Ben's going to cover our lives. And we should be able to start
Over, man.
actually upgrading our stuff. I'll start with this guy. He'll get us even more money.